What's up?
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Lakeesha.
And it's your girl Jade.
And we're back again with another video. This time we're going to be talking about
breakups. It's our favorite, right?
Everyone loves a good breakup.
I know I do.
So today we're going to be talking about the do's and the don'ts of breakups, because Jade and I have had our fair share of experiences with breakups. We know everything about them. We're up close and personal with them.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to share with you some of the things we do and we think you shouldn't do when dealing with or going through a breakup, just to help you, get on with your life. So
Exactly.
first, we're going to talk about the don'ts.
All right. The first don't is, guys, I'm very serious about this. Please, 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 don't be friends, okay? As much as you think it's gonna work, it's not gonna work, because it gives you false hope. You start to think, oh, maybe we're gonna get back together, maybe this could work. No. If they're the one that broke up with you, just let it go. If you broke up with them, you did it for a reason, so give them that space that they need, that you need, and just, don't be friends.
And we're telling you this from experience, because we've tried all of these things that we're going to tell you, and they did not work.
Exactly.
They blew up in our face, so.
Yeah, these are definitely things that we wish that we would have done, and things that we wish we didn't do. So
we think if we could tell you guys, then maybe you can use these steps and just nip it in the bud quicker than we could. So don't be friends. So that's number one. Number two, we're going to talk about not dwelling on the idea of the relationship's going to work out, or the idea that you'll get back together, or the idea that why didn't they love me for this reason or that reason. It's only going to tear you down inside. So don't dwell. Don't think about the negative. Just try to think about the positive. Okay, I'm not in the relationship anymore for a reason. My life's only going to get better from here. I'm at rock bottom, so the only way to go is up.
Exactly.
Just don't dwell on the negative. So
exactly. And if you're thinking about, oh, if maybe we'll get back together, that's good. Maybe you guys will get back together, but act like you guys aren't getting back together. So that way, if you don't, you're not surprised, and if you do, you're happy about it.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Number three,
don't isolate yourself. I know you might feel alone and you just want to spend some time alone, but I think the best thing to do is go out with your friends, hang out with your family, just surround yourself with people, kind of to distract yourself from just thinking about everything that's going on.
And I think isolating yourself and dwelling on it go hand in hand, because if you isolate yourself and you're all alone, the only thing you're going to be able to think about is the breakup and the fact that you're not with the person you want to be with.
Yeah.
So if you don't isolate yourself, you surround yourself with loved ones and family members and friends, they're really going to give you advice. Maybe not what you want to hear in the moment, but they're going to give you advice to help you get through it, or even just be there with you, so you know you're not alone. You have people who care about you, and that's what's most important. Number four, and this is like one of the hardest things.
It really is.
Don't social media stalk.
Oh,
like,
God.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You know you want to do it, but don't do it. Like, don't go on their page. Don't check what they're doing on Snapchat or what they posted to Instagram or Facebook. Don't look at their location if you have it on any of those apps, or just at all. Just don't social media stalk, because that's not going to help you move on. It's just going to help you keep thinking about it and keep looking at them and missing them. And the point of a breakup is to break up. So what you want to do is don't do it, guys. Don't social media stalk.
Don't go on the little
It's
part
gonna be
and
hard,
see what pictures they like.
but
Don't even do it.
And at that point, you shouldn't even be following them on social media, to be honest, because if you're not going to be getting over it and you're just going to be stalking them and looking to see what they're doing, it's not healthy.
Yeah.
And if they wanted to be with you and they wanted to treat you the way you're supposed to be treated, they would be doing that. So there's no reason to be a stalker. I know it's fun and you want to do it, and it may make you sad or it may make you happy, but just don't do it.
Yeah, I know for me, I had to unfollow that person because I'm like super obsessive. So I was like, I wonder if they like something now. Let me go on Instagram and see what they like. Did they post something on Snapchat? How long ago?
So
let me look at this little circle and see what I can get from it. Like, no.
Whose hands are those when they're at dinner? Are those guy hands or female hands?
Looks like he's at a movie theater. Is someone next to him? Like,
what movie is he watching? Don't do it.
Don't. Just save yourself the trouble. Save yourself like reminding yourself of everything that's going on. Just unfollow them. You don't have to block them though. I'm kind of against blocking, because guys, if you want them to see you like successful, let them see you like that you're happy on your own. So if you block them, they can't see that. So I'm against blocking people. Don't block. It makes you look immature.
It's childish.
Yeah.
Like, why do you care if they see you or not?
Exactly.
You should be moving on with your life.
Exactly. Speaking of moving on, we go to the next one, which is do not rush things. I know it's really fun to be in a relationship, and it's fun to have, or nice to have that feeling of like being wanted and stuff. But don't rush into a relationship just to get that again, because it might not be the person that you think that they are, or you might go through the same thing again. You're just not ready. So give yourself some time. Give yourself some space from the whole love thing in relationships. It's just know that it's not worth it yet. Give your heart some time to heal.
Right, and also don't rush, because this time being single that you have is the only chance you're going to get to really get in touch with yourself and get to know yourself. Like, you'll learn so many things about yourself that you didn't know before being single and not rushing into another relationship. And you can also reflect on the relationship that you just got out of and think, okay, this is what I didn't like, this is what I should have done better, and this is what I'm going to do moving forward. So don't rush into another relationship. And also because you want to think about the other person's feelings that you're rushing into the relationship with. Like, how is it going to make them feel if you're not, 100% committed in the relationship or ready to give your heart away again. So don't do that. Don't do any of those things we just said.
Please.
Those are the don'ts that we want you not to do. If you're looking to move on with your life and looking to, just do better, then don't do those things.
Yeah.
But now we're going to talk about the do's, what we want you to do and what we did to help us get through our breakups and just feel better about ourselves, not be so sad.
Yeah. So. Or at least what I wish I did. I definitely did everything on the don't. So I wish I did everything on the do instead.
So number 1, do know yourself. Know your worth and know what you want to put up with the next time you go through this. Know what I did. Was it good and was it bad, or what the other person did? Was it worth, going through? Did I need to go through those things, or was there any truth to what the person was saying? If not, just know yourself. Know what you're willing to put up with, and know that you're either better than this or you need to do better.
Also, I feel like when you need to know yourself, it's also about knowing who you are, finding happiness inside of yourself and not so much on other people. That way you can kind of master the art of detachment, where you can be like, oh, I didn't really need them because I have myself. I love myself. Like, I love me enough that I don't need anyone. So I think it's really important that you know yourself. You know everything about yourself. So it's very important.
I agree.
The next thing is move on.
Yes.
Just move on. Do not try to get back with him. Unless you really both, it's a mutual thing, you guys feel like it'll work. But if not, just separate yourself. Move on.
Moving on is one of the biggest steps in a breakup, because it's like, you don't want to be stuck in the same spot you are, thinking about this person or thinking about what could have been. It's not healthy for you. So just move on. And
yeah, nothing's worse than thinking that there's hope for your relationship and then having it shot down, because then you feel like, oh, I was doing so good, I thought it was over, I was feeling good about myself, and then I got hope and now I'm sad again. So to avoid that altogether, just move on right away. Don't even try and rekindle anything, just move on.
Tell yourself it's not worth it and it's not going to happen again.
Ask yourself, why did this happen in the first place, and is it worth going through again?
That will help you to move on. So, the next one we're going to talk about is be optimistic. Be happy. And I know it's hard to say be happy because you just went through a breakup and you were in love with that person or you cared about that person, but be optimistic and be happy about moving on with your life and just not having to cry or not having to be sad or stressing about what was going on in the relationship. Be optimistic and think about where your future's taking you, all the opportunities you have now and everything that you can do that you couldn't do inside of the relationship, you can do now. So and then also, I can't believe I almost forgot about this. Don't tell yourself that it's never going to happen for you again, because you never know what could happen. And the minute you start thinking, oh, I'm never going to find love again, or that was my one true love, or he was the only one for me, that's exactly when the right guy will swoop in and be right there in your life, and you can't even see it because you're still stuck on the other guy and you're thinking about the negative. So just be optimistic for your love life and be optimistic for your future.
Just know that I think for me, when I was dealing with the breakup, I kept thinking anything could happen. Like all the things that I didn't like about my ex, I can find someone that has all the things that I love, you know? I don't have to worry about being trapped in those things that were bothering me or things that I just couldn't get over, because I have someone else who, you know, or possibly someone else who could be so much better than what I had before.
Exactly.
So I think it's really important to be optimistic. And another way, I guess it's kind of being optimistic, but I don't know. What I like to do is, like, I would think like, oh, they didn't even look that good, and they did this, they did that.
That helps.
That would make me feel like, you're right, they didn't do that. And I'll find someone else that can. Exactly. So I think that's really important too.
And the next thing we're going to talk about is
think about yourself. This kind of goes hand in hand with know yourself. Just think about yourself. Just be, I don't know, just
be a little selfish.
Yeah, definitely be selfish.
Because in a relationship, a lot of times people just think about the other person and think about, okay, should I stay in this relationship for this person, or what should I do to help them get through the breakup, or just to be good for them. But like, you're not in a relationship anymore, and what you need to realize is that if you don't take care of yourself, no one else will. So you need to take care of yourself. You need to be a little selfish. You need to think about yourself, think about what makes you happy, think about what you want in life, and then go get it. Because if you don't, then you'll just be stuck in the same place that you've been in.
And once you find that happiness within yourself, nobody can bring that down, because you know you're not going to let yourself down, but everyone else in this world will let you down. They will. But you know, once you find that happiness within you and you make yourself happy, no one can take that away. And that's
a lovely feeling.
Yeah, it is a great feeling.
Feels so good. But the last do we're going to talk about is have fun. Yes. Like, if you don't do anything else, have fun. Because in a breakup, or going through a breakup, the worst thing you could do is sit around thinking about the breakup and not, you know, moving on with your life. And you're gonna look back during the period of the breakup and think, wow, I wasted so much time thinking about this person and being all sad when I could have been going out with my friends and having fun and trying new things, and all these opportunities came and you just neglected to take advantage of them because you didn't want to have fun. You're just sad. So even if you're feeling sad, force yourself to have fun.
Yeah, try to keep yourself busy.
It's one of the most important things of moving on. I know I keep saying that everything's the most important, but all of these things are important.
I think that breakups are really, really hard. It's the worst feeling in the world. So there's so many things that you should keep in mind when you're going through it. So like I said, it could make it go by a little bit faster, or
also having fun takes your mind off of it. So if you're having fun and like hanging out with people, you won't even be thinking about this other person who broke your heart or whatever. You'll be thinking, wow, this is so much fun, and I can't believe I wasn't doing this, you know, beforehand. So have fun.
Exactly. Have a girls' night out. Go shopping. Get a couple drinks.
Get your nails done. After my first breakup, or one of my breakups, I literally, right after, I got my nails done, and I felt so much better. Like, it was the funniest thing, because I left my phone with Jade, and she was there during the breakup, because, you know, she's my best friend. I left my phone with her, and they were all trying to find me, like, where's Lakeesha? And little Lakeesha was getting her nails done.
She need a little me time.
Getting my nails done.
Finally a little me time.
Because I was like, this day is not going to be wasted on someone who's not worth it. So have fun, guys.
Don't waste any more energy on that person who broke your heart.
So we hope that you can use these do's and don'ts in your breakups and just in life. Like, some of these you can even use during a relationship, you know,
definitely,
to help you just get through it and know yourself, know your worth. And we just want to be able to help, because we feel like
we literally just went through this.
Right, getting through the breakup, it's hard to like think about these things yourself. So I don't know, maybe if someone needs to know how to move on, or just deal with the breakup, these things will help you. At least they've helped us, or these are things we wanted to do but didn't do, and thought, I should have done that.
Yeah. So definitely.
Thank you for watching our video.
We hope that you enjoyed it.
Like the video, leave comments down below of things that you guys do or have done with breakups and the crazy things you've been through. We'd love to
tell us about your
read them.
worst breakup so we can all relate together.
And maybe we'll give you a video on our worst breakups if you want to.
That could be our next
See
video.
them. Might be emotional. I don't know.
Might be some crying.
Stay tuned. Thanks for
All
watching,
right.
guys.
Peace.
See you on the next one.